2026 is shaping up to be one of the biggest years in gaming history, with massive open worlds, spooky horror adventures, and epic RPGs all lined up. There are sequels we've been waiting years for, brand new worlds to explore, and even some surprise remakes sneaking onto next-gen consoles. Get ready, Underground Gaming Arena crew. We're counting down the top 10 upcoming games you absolutely need to play. We've got everything from huge AAA titles like GTA 6 to creative indies that might surprise you, so no matter what type of gamer you are, there's something here for you. Number 1. Grand Theft Auto 6. Alright, let's start with the biggest one, Grand Theft Auto 6. This is the game everyone has been waiting for, and after more than 10 years, it's finally coming out on May 26, 2026. GTA 6 takes us back to Vice City, but this time the map is way bigger, packed with details, and feels more alive than ever. You can drive around, cause chaos, explore the city, and live out all that crazy open world fantasy however you want. Rockstar has promised better graphics, smarter NPCs, and a story that's going to blow us away. Whether you're racing down the streets, pulling off wild missions, or just messing around with friends, this game is a must-play. GTA 6 isn't just a release, it's going to be an event in gaming history. Number 2. Resident Evil Requiem. Next up, we've got Resident Evil Requiem dropping on February 27, 2026. If you love scary games, this one should be on your list. Resident Evil is famous for making players jump out of their seats, and Requiem looks like it's going to crank the fear up even higher. The game mixes dark hallways, creepy monsters, and puzzles that make you stop and think before you move. What makes it even cooler is that it's launching on the brand new Switch 2, along with PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. That means you can play it almost anywhere. The graphics are looking sharper, the sound design will make you nervous in every corner, and the story promises plenty of twists. If you're brave enough to play this at night with the lights off, Resident Evil Requiem will give you chills in the best way possible. Number 3. Nioh 3. Now let's talk about Nioh 3, releasing on February 6, 2026. This game is all about fast sword fights, tough battles, and a mix of real history with spooky supernatural twists. You play as a samurai warrior who faces both human enemies and terrifying creatures from Japanese legends. The combat is super exciting but also challenging, which means you'll need to time your moves and think smart if you want to win. The game looks amazing on PS5 and PC, with detailed armor, glowing powers, and creepy monsters that feel larger than life. If you enjoyed games like Dark Souls but also love samurai stories, this is perfect for you! Nioh 3 lets you feel like a true warrior, mastering weapons, learning skills, and surviving against impossible odds. Number 4. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. Coming on January 22nd, 2026, we have Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, and this one is super special. It's finally arriving on Switch 2, Xbox, and PC, which means way more players can enjoy this classic adventure. The game tells the story of Cloud, a spiky-haired hero with a giant sword, as he fights to save the planet from an evil company and some unforgettable villains. Intergrade isn't just a simple remake, it comes with better graphics, smoother battles, and extra story content that makes the world feel even bigger. You'll explore cities, fight monsters, and team up with friends like Tifa and Aerith, each with their own unique powers. For longtime fans, this is a chance to relive one of the best RPGs ever made, and for new players, it's a perfect way to jump into an amazing story. Number 5. Crimson Desert. Next up is Crimson Desert, releasing on March 19th, 2026. This is an open-world action game where you step into a massive fantasy land filled with castles, towns, and dangerous wild areas to explore. The world is huge, alive, and full of things to do. You can ride across wide fields, climb tall mountains, and battle enemies using both weapons and magic. The game looks stunning on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and even Mac, with realistic graphics that make every place feel like a real adventure. What makes Crimson Desert exciting is that it's not just about fighting, it's also about meeting characters, building relationships, and making choices that can change the story. If you've ever dreamed about living in a medieval fantasy world where every step is an adventure, Crimson Desert is going to pull you right in. Number 6. Titan Quest 2. Now let's talk about Titan Quest 2, which is getting its full release in 2026. This game takes you into a world inspired by ancient myths where gods, monsters, and heroes all clash in epic battles. It's a hack-and-slash action RPG, which means you'll be running through dungeons, fighting huge groups of enemies, and collecting tons of loot to make your character stronger. You can use different weapons, powerful skills, and even magic to take down legendary creatures like hydras, minotaurs, and other beasts straight out of mythology. The game is coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S, and the graphics look brighter and sharper than ever before. If you enjoy fast action, leveling up, and exploring a world full of legendary stories. Titan Quest II will be a fun adventure that makes you feel like a true hero. Number 7. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. Here's a brand new game that's full of magic and adventure. The Adventures of Elliot, The Millennium Tales, coming in 2026. This action RPG is all about following Elliot, a young hero who sets off on a huge journey through lands filled with castles, forests, and mysterious creatures. Along the way, you'll meet friends who join your party, each with their own cool powers and stories to share. The game mixes exciting battles with fun exploration, letting you fight monsters one minute and uncover hidden secrets the next. What makes this game special is its strong focus on storytelling. It feels like playing through a fantasy book where you control the hero. You'll be able to play it on Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, making it easy for almost everyone to jump into Elliot's magical world. Number 8. LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. Get ready for some brick-smashing fun because LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight is coming in 2026. This game mixes action, puzzles, and co-op play in a family-friendly way that everyone can enjoy. You'll step into the shoes of Batman, Robin, and other DC heroes as you protect Gotham City from a wave of classic villains like Joker, Riddler, and Harley Quinn. Since it's a LEGO game, expect tons of humor, silly cutscenes, and creative puzzles that make you think while still being fun. The coolest part is the co-op mode. You and a friend can team up to solve challenges together, smash LEGO bricks, and unlock new characters along the way. You'll be able to play it on Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, so no one misses out on the action. Number 9. Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun 2. If you love fast action and huge battles, then Warhammer 40,000 Bolt Gun 2 is a game you'll want to keep an eye on in 2026. This is a first-person shooter set in a dark sci-fi world where giant warriors called Space Marines fight against terrifying monsters and chaos forces. The game feels like a mix of old-school shooting fun and modern graphics, giving it a cool retro vibe with tons of explosions and non-stop action. You'll be running through wild levels, blasting enemies with powerful weapons like the famous bolt gun, and feeling like an unstoppable hero. Fans of the first game will be excited to see even bigger maps, crazier enemies, and more epic battles. It's coming to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, so get ready to suit up and save the galaxy one bullet at a time. Number 10. Fable Reboot. Now here's a game that's bringing back some real magic. Fable Reboot is set to arrive in 2026, and it's one of the most talked about fantasy RPGs. This game takes you into a huge, colorful world filled with castles, forests, villages, and strange creatures waiting around every corner. What makes Fable so special is its mix of humor, story, and choice. You can play as a brave hero, a mischievous trickster, or even someone in between. Your decisions change how people see you, and even how the world reacts. The game has that classic Fable charm with funny characters, talking creatures, and over-the-top adventures, but now with modern graphics that make everything feel alive. It's launching on Xbox Series X and S and PC, so get ready to dive into a world where your story is totally your own. Which game are you most hyped for, Underground Gaming Arena crew? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to know. If you had fun hanging out here, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome gaming videos.